hit down third base. What a catch!
What a catch!
What a catch!
And you can kiss that one goodbye. That's a 2-run bomb.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
The tag is made. Play it home. Shot to right to the field. That's got a chance. That ball is long gone.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. For Thursday night baseball action, we're live from Springstead High School in Spring Hill, Florida. For tonight's matchup between the Gators of Land O'Lakes and the Eagles of Springstead. Alongside Derek Smith, I'm Brian Lott, and we'll be bringing you tonight's game. It's the second week of the season, and both of these coaches are still looking to see what their teams are made of. But give us a quick rundown of these two squads so far this season.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. And thanks for joining us here tonight on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. The Gators come in tonight with a 2-1 record, anchored by Schwartz on the mound with 22 Ks and 10 innings of work, and a pitching staff ERA of .74, giving up only 1 run per game. And as for the Eagles, they come into tonight with the 2-1 record as well. They're anchored by Warden Williams at the plate and a pitching staff ERA of .67.
Yeah, thank you, Derek, for the rundowns on both squads. It looks like tonight's game is going to be a pitching duel. Speaking of pitching, I have to give a shout-out to Persad of Springstead for throwing a no-hitter this past Tuesday night here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. As a great but chilly evening of baseball action awaits us, it's a great time to hit the subscribe button now. Toss us a like our way. Also, at the end of tonight's game, Derek will be letting us know who the Glory Days player of the game is. And if you do miss that, be sure and check us out on Facebook, and you'll see all the highlights as well as the Glory Days player of the game. So stay tuned. We'll have the Divinity Med Spa lineup coming up next, and the first pitch here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Hey, welcome back. They're calling out the Springstead lineup, and here shortly we'll have the national anthem. But you know what, Derek? Tonight, like I mentioned a minute ago, it's a chilly night for baseball, especially down here in the Sunshine State.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Brian. It's going to be, I don't know, probably going to touch in the 50s tonight if we're not already there. It feels like it. My thin Florida blood is crying tonight. But it's a great night for baseball. Nice clear skies. Not too much of a wind, not too much of a breeze. And we're going to step off for the national anthem.
Yep, we'll be right back.
The Springstead Eagles switch over and goes forward in the house. Time now for our national anthem.
Amen. All right. We'll go into the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
Starting off for Land O'Lakes, got Marciagli at pitcher, Fields at catcher, Romano at third, Busat at short, Lagar at second, Naggers at first, Torero at left, Barclay in center, and Volstead in right. As for the Springstead Eagles, we got Hendrickson on the mound, Ward at catcher, Reef at third, Sabino at short, Marsh at second, Ward at first, Vega in left, Williams in center, and Hendrickson again in right. And coach, all right, here we go. So we got the lineup set. Again, we have Hendrickson at pitcher, and Ward will be here at catcher.
Yeah, we're ready to get this game underway. And you know, games like this, touted as pitching duels, usually end up in offensive juggernauts, right? So, you know, I'd be happy to see either one. I'm happy to see a great pitching defensive performance, but also fun to see some offense. So, two good pitchers on the mound tonight, and getting ready to get this thing going.
Yep. So hopefully we didn't jinx a good pitching duo.
I was just trying to hedge my bets, Brian.
All right, guys, here we go. Kicking things off. Leading off, number 13, Santo Busat.
And that'll bring up our shortstop, Santa Brisat. Umpires behind the plate. And we're ready to play. First pitch in there, fastball on the outside corner, strike one.
That was a good pitch. Kind of clipping the zone, the bottom edge there, starting the game off. Swing and a miss, strike two. Busat down early, 0-2. Henriksen pounding the zone, two fastballs early.
Looked like might have been a little changeup low for ball one.
Yeah, that was a good miss by Henriksen, but an even better take by Busat.
Yeah, Busat's got to be guarding that plate here with two strikes. And a ground ball to left side, fielded by Reef over to Ward for the first out of the inning.
That was a good pick there by Ward at first. And a short hopped him getting to first. He was able to pick it and complete the putout.
And that's going to bring up your second baseman, Jose Lagar. There's a first pitch hit, ground ball to short. Over to first, Sabino over to Ward. And record the second out of the inning. Hendrickson looks like he's making short work here in the top half of the first.
Yeah, he sure is. He's got about 4 pitches in and 2 outs.
Yep. And that's going to bring up our center fielder, Ethan Barclay. Fastball hit back to over to right field, over to try to make the play. Overthrows the first baseman. And that allows Barclay to get down to second base on an error throw from right field.
Yeah, Henriksen over there, aggressive, trying to get the runner at first. That ball was hit hard out to right field. Looked like he might have had a chance. Errant throw They got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, the heart of the lineup coming up. But Henriksen, great job just pounding the zone off the mound. An aggressive swing by Barclay. Gets himself in scoring position.
That brings up the DH, Brody Marks. That fastball missed just inside. Looked like a pretty good pitch from here.
Yeah, it sure did. Must have just missed.
That curveball's in there. Strike one.
That was a pretty firm curveball, too. Not a lot of depth on it, but enough to slow down a bat a little bit.
It runs the count 1-1. That fastball misses just on the outside corner.
Had a little arm side run to it. Maybe a little two-seam action.
Yep. A 2-1 pitch. That curveball didn't quite curve. Caught Marks. Hit by a pitch. That brings up your first baseman, Peyton Knackers.
We got Barclay still at second. Marks now at first. And 5-hitter Knackers coming up.
That runs in on the Knackers. Runs the count 1-0. 2 outs. Top half of the first inning. Ground ball to Sabino. Over to Ward for the 3rd out of the inning. And that's going to bring us to the middle of the first. No runs, no hit, 1 hit. 2 guys left on base. We'll be back here in a minute.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
No. All right. Welcome back. Bottom half of the first inning. Up on the mound for Orlando Lakes is Marcy Igloo, and catcher is Fields.
Yeah, watching Marcelago warm up. Looks like he's got pretty good velocity. He's trying to get a gauge on his other pitches. Looks like that's a pretty firm slider there. Slurve almost, maybe. His fastball's got a little zip on it. See how aggressive these Springstead hitters are to start this game.
And we'll start the game out with Sabino, Ward, and Williams. We're going to bring up our shortstop, Nathaniel Sabino. He was pretty active there in the top half of the first. I think he recorded 2 of the outs.
Yeah, you're right.
That fastball comes in. I think he check swinged on it, but did record a strike.
Yeah, not sure if that was on the pitch or the swing. Next fastball fouled straight back. Sabino quickly down 0-2.
That fastball fouled down the left field line. Just like Hendricks, he's got a little two-seam tail on his ball as well. He missed that one outside. Ball one. Runs the count 1-2.
Hey, working with some tempo up there as well.
Foul ball on the outside corner.
Yeah, Sabino doing a good job trying to protect here, getting a pitch that he could try to handle. Fouling off some pitches right on the edge there. Curveball could not backdoor it. He was trying.
He was. Good pitch, just couldn't quite get it on the back door. Runs the count 2-2. Runs that fastball up in the inside. Runs the count full.
So after being down 0-2, Sabino works a full count.
He's done a good job here working it. As a leadoff batter, that's what you're looking for. That fastball fouled out of play to the left side. We'll replay of 3-2. Another foul ball out to the left side.
Yeah, Sabino doing a good, regardless of how this at bat ends, he's doing a great job up here as a leadoff hitter, making him kind of unload his arsenal, take a look and see what he's got.
That ball misses high for ball 4.
Next to the plate, number 9, Andrew Ward.
I'll bring up the first baseman, number 9, Ward.
That was a great at bat, 10-pitch inning, or excuse me, a 10-pitch at bat there, and recorded a walk. So great job by Sabino.
Knowing your place, knowing where you are in the order, what you're trying to do.
Fastball hit to first base, looked to turn in 2, over to first, back to first. Great play there by Land O'Lakes.
Yeah, that was Knackers to Busat, back to Knackers. That ball was hammered to the first baseman, and he knew exactly what he was going to do with it once he got it, and they executed that perfectly. Bring up the center fielder, Williams. Hit a grand slam late in the game Tuesday against Lecanto and pretty much secured that win for him.
That runs the count 2-0. Curveball had Williams moving out of there, but just missed on the inside.
Yeah, and he's started Williams with 2 straight curveballs.
And he brings him a fastball in high and runs the count 3-0.
Green light, 3-0, swings through that fastball.
Foul tip. Great job by Fields to catch it.
Yeah, Marsigilio, just a couple challenge fastballs there to Williams.
That ball misses outside for ball 4. 2 walks here on the inning. Got 2 outs. It's going to bring up our third baseman, number 5, Joey Reef.
Last time Marsigilio was from the stretch, they were able to keep the double play and work around that leadoff walk.
Fastball missed outside. Runs the count 1-0. Ground ball to the left side, out of play. Evens the count 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Fastball misses a little low. Ball 2. Fastball's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, arm side run is able to catch just the corner of that plate.
Yep. Arciglio's beginning to settle down. Looking to get a punch out here. There it is, strike 3.
Right in the bottom of the zone. Great location there.
Great pitch. So that'll be the end of 1. Got a 0-0 ball game. We'll be back here in the top half of the second inning.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, welcome back here.
Leading off here in the top of the second, number 1, Colby Fields.
In the top half of the second inning, got a 0-0 ball game. Up to bat, your catcher, Colby Fields. That curveball in there for strike 1 for Hendrickson. Fastball out of play behind. Got a quick 0-2 count here.
Yeah, Henriksen just coming after these hitters to start the ball game.
A pop fly to right field. Back is Hendrickson and records the first out of the inning.
Next to the plate, number 3, A.J. Romano.
And that brings up your third baseman, A.J. Romano. Fastball on the inside corner, called strike 1.
Right, good location there by Henriksen to start the third baseman.
Foul tip. I think it might have caught Ward on the shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder, side of the mask, something. You know as well as I do, those catchers just take a beating back there.
They do.
And while it's early in the season, he's probably already feeling it.
The cold weather doesn't help.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ground ball up the middle to Sabino. Over to Ward to record the second out of the inning. Great pitching by Hendricks here. Got a couple of pop outs and a couple of ground outs here, and got 2 outs here pretty quick in the Top half of the second inning. That's
Yeah,
going to bring up your right fielder, Christian Ballstead.
Yeah, he's doing a great job filling the zone, keeping his defense engaged.
A 1-0 pitch. Fastball tails outside. 2-0.
Yeah, 2 fastballs outside. He's not trying to bring Volstead anything inside here. He's trying to work him away.
Pop fly to left field to Vega. Back goes Vega almost to the warning track. And Buddy records the 3rd out of the inning. So great piece of hitting by Hendrickson. That'll bring us to the middle of the 2nd inning. Had no runs on no hits. 0-0 ball game. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. Up to bat, right fielder number 22, Tanner Hendrickson. Pop fly, looks like that's going to get out of play to the right side.
Yeah, just barely out of play. Knacker's over there from first base giving chase, but just ran out of room.
Great pitch right there by Marsiglio.
Yeah,
looks like he might have settled down here so far here in the first 2 pitches. And he run that one up.
Yeah,
Henderson couldn't hold off of that for the strikeout.
He's doing a good job working that curveball off of his fastball. His fastball has pretty plus velocity on it. And as a hitter, he's kind of getting it out of the same arm slot, and you see that ball shooting at you. You can't help but flinch a little bit. Or just wear it.
Yep. That was the number 4, your second baseman, Nathan Marsh, just took a hit there on the left shoulder, headed down to first base. And that's going to bring up your pitcher, Taylor Hendrickson. See if he can't help himself out. Got him a base runner over there. See if we can get him around. Pop fly, looks like that might stay in the field of play. First baseman calls for it. Great job by Knackers to record that first out of the inning.
Ball was popped high in the air. He did a good job tracking that.
Brings up your left fielder, Carlos Vega.
Yeah, Vega got driven back on the hit by Volstead.
Ground ball up to first. Over to second to record the 3rd out of the inning. Great job.
Good defense by both these teams
Great
so
defense.
far.
And that's going to run us through 2 innings. We only got 1 hit on the board, no runs. And we'll be back here for the top half of the 3rd inning. All right, welcome back. We're here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Hey, don't forget, viewers, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already done. And if you had, be sure and toss us a like that you're liking the broadcast.
Even if you're not, still give us a like. We
That's
appreciate it.
exactly. And at the end of the game, be sure to stick with us. Derek will be naming the Glory Days player of the game. Right now, it's 2 people. Looks like a pitcher on either team right now.
Yeah, that's right. It's the pitcher's duel that was advertised so far.
And that's going to bring up your left fielder, Luis Torrero.
Swings it. It's like a changeup down in the bottom of the zone for strike 1.
Curveball in there for strike 2.
Right back with a curveball. Quickly ahead, 0-2 is Henriksen.
Fastball missed outside. Like he put a little extra on that one there.
He's trying to hump up, maybe overthrew it a little bit.
Ground ball foul to the left side.
Good job, Torrero, fighting that pitch off. Trying to turn this lineup over. See if they can get something cooking here.
Hard ground ball up the middle. Base hit for Torrero.
Good at bat there by Torrero. Got down early, fought off a good pitch, found something he could handle and hammered it right up the middle.
Next to the plate, number 30, Aiden Marsiglio.
And that's going to bring up back to the top of the order here. Your shortstop, Busat. Busat's 0 for 1 here. He squares around the bunt, foul ball out of play.
This is in fact number 13, Sante Luisa. Not my fault, I can't read.
Looks like they're maybe trying to play a little small ball here, trying to get runners over. Another bunt. Got it laid down here. Hendrickson over to Ward and was able to record the out. But Torrero was able to get to second base.
That was
Great small ball.
Well executed bunt there by Busat. Able to push it just down the first base line. You know, you have to think if he was maybe able to push it a little further, he might have been able to leg that out. Looked like he had pretty decent speed going down the line. They got a runner in scoring position with 1 out. 2 3-hitters coming up.
And that brings up your second baseman, Jose Lagar. 0 for 1 today. Strike in there. Runs the count 1-1. Do have Torero down at second here with one out. Base hit. Looking to get a first run on the board here for Land O'Lakes. Fouled out of play to the left side.
It was a healthy swing there by Lagar.
A curveball misses on the outside corner. It runs the count 2-2. The ground ball to Sabino at short. Over to first. Close play, but he was able to record the out. But not before Torero was able to get to third.
That ball was not hit extremely hard. It had to be a quick play by Sabino. Glove it and get it out, and he was able to beat him by about a half a step over there at first. But Torero was able to advance himself to third. So now they got a runner on third.
And that brings up your center fielder, Ethan Barclay. And up until Torero's hit, he was the only hit on the board. So Barclay is 1 for 1. Had a line drive to right field his first at bat. Curveball in there for strike one. Do have 2 outs in the inning. Runner on third. That was a healthy cut.
Yeah, it was. Caught him tied up under the hands with a fastball. That's hard to get on top of.
Henderson run the count up to 0-2. Foul ball. Heard a little noise there in the Land O'Lakes dugout. Must have got pretty close to him.
Yeah, ricochet right off of that angled fence there.
Henderson's been pretty efficient. Looks like he's at 34 pitches here through almost 3 innings. There's a line hard ground ball to score the first run of the game. Great piece of hitting with a 0-2 count.
Yeah, saw a pitch he could handle, got a barrel on it, got it past the third baseman Reef.
Barclay is 2 for 2 now on the evening.
And we got a run on the board.
And that's going to bring up your DH, Brody Marks. Curveball in there for strike one. Marks is 0 for 0. Got hit by a pitch back in the first inning. Ground ball to second to Marsh. Over to first to Ward to record the third out. But not before Land O'Lakes.
Land O'Lakes plates one. We got a 1-0 ball game to move into the home half of the third here. Stick with us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
All right, welcome back. We're in bottom half of the third inning. Got a 1-0 ball game. Up to bat, first baseman Billy Ward. We got a 9-1-2 coming up to bat here in the bottom half of the third. Foul ball out of play.
Evens the count, 1-1.
And Marsiglio has actually done a pretty good job here in the second inning and so far here in the third. Got a 1-1 pitch. Fastball fouled out of play back behind us. Runs the count 1-2 on Ward.
Gets him looking with the curveball.
Next at the plate, leadoff number
Kind of
23,
froze the
Josh
first baseman
Bell.
there. And you watch that just float down the middle of the plate for strike 3. That will turn the lineup over for the Eagles. The leadoff batter Sabino comes up. He had a great at bat his first time, about a 10-pitch at bat that resulted in a walk. Watch his strike 1 come in there on a curveball catching the outside part of the plate. Fastball evens the count, 1-1 strike. That did not have the bite it looked like he was expecting.
Swing and a miss.
Evens the count 2-2 now to Sabino.
Sabino walked his leadoff here. Walked that first inning, and he had a 10 pitch at bat and was able to draw a walk. So
Yeah, after starting that 0-2, he was able to battle back and get that walk.
a 3-2 hit to right field. Back goes Volstead and records the out.
I hit that ball hard, just a little too much air. It was over there in the right center field gap, but enough air under it. Volstead was able to settle and get the second out of the inning.
That brings up your catcher, Andrew Ward. He ground out his first at bat. A great looking pitch there, just missed low.
Yeah, it was a good take by Ward. He was kind of watching that ball come on the way in.
1-0 pitch, fouled back out of play. Evens the count 1-1. That fastball misses outside.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a 4-seam and a 2-seam. That 2-seamer just not quite enough.
That was a
Fastball
ball.
misses high.
That runs the count 3-1.
Ward looking for his pitch here, trying to drive something, get something going with 2 outs.
Fastball fouled back out of play.
And again, with that challenge fastball, I mean, that hit the fat part of the plate.
Got a payoff pitch. That fastball misses outside.
Next to the plate, number 7, Dalton Williams.
That brings up your center fielder, Dalton Williams.
The courtesy runner coming in for the catcher after Ward worked a walk. So that's number 8. Morris running.
So Morris will be a pinch runner for a catcher here at first base. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the third. That fastball misses low and outside. 1-0.
Yeah, Marsiglio missing outside with that fastball about 3 pitches in a row here.
Great job by Fields to block that up. Great pitch by Marsiglio.
Yeah, great action on it.
Started on that outside corner, and it just tailed right on out in the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's getting great spin on the ball. You can see with his fastball and his curveball.
Line drive, foul ball.
Williams all over that fastball.
He was, but just pulled it foul down the left field line. That runs the count 2-1. Fastball fouled out of play. Runs the count 2-2. Got a lot of foul balls so far this game on both sides of the curveball, swing and a miss. Great pitch by Marsiglio to record the 3rd out of the inning. That'll bring us through 3. 1-0 ball game, Land O'Lakes. We'll be back here in the top half of the 4th inning.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, welcome back. Top half of the 4th inning. Still have Hendrickson on the mound. Been pretty efficient here other than a couple of hits. A timely bunt and another timely hit, and was able to score a run there in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Yeah,
but through 3 innings, he's only recorded 38 pitches, so been pretty efficient pitching, but Land O'Lakes is taking advantage of what they could, and they got a run on the board here. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Peyton Knackers. Peyton's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Ball misses low and outside.
Good take by Knackers.
We do apologize. It looks like the graphics there is sticking on us. We'll see if we can get that fixed. If not, we do apologize. Shouldn't affect anything with the broadcast, though. That ball misses outside, runs it 2-0.
Both these pitchers have done a good job. Efficient.
Fastball to hit to Sabino over to first to record the out.
Sabino had to travel a long way to go make that play. That was a very long throw from the hole there at short. Accurate hard throw got him. for the first out of the inning.
And that brings up your catcher, Colby Fields. 0 for 1 on the night. Had a fly out. Foul back out of play. Runs the count 0 and 1. 1 out. Pop fly. Dalton Williams coming in and makes a great play. Looked like he was not going to quite get there, but did a great job. Diving catch.
Good
Record
closing
the second
speed.
out.
Good closing speed by the center fielder. Laid his body out and was able to just snatch it off the grass. That was in kind of no man's land there. It was a flare out behind second base. And you like to see your center fielder be able to cover ground, come in on a ball like that.
That brings up your third baseman, A.J. Romano. Curveball in there, swing and a miss. Ball in there for strike 2. Quick 0 and 2. Well, line drive to center field. Back goes Williams and over his head to the wall. And Romano gets a stand-up double here with 2 outs in the top half of the 4th inning.
That ball was hit hard. That's a hard play for an outfielder. You get a line drive coming right at you. You got to take a second and read it. And even with the speed Williams has, he wasn't able to quite get to it.
And that's going to bring up your right fielder, Christian Volstead. 0 for 1 on the night, fly out. Two outs in the top half of the 4th. Ground ball to the right side, out to the waving him. Romano in, plays at the plate and in safely. Great hard ground ball by Volstead. Great job by Romano. And Beasley waved him on in and sliding play at home.
Yeah, they did have a chance for him. That was a good throw by Henriksen and right to Ward. Ward just couldn't quite get a glove and swipe tag all in at the same time.
To the plate, number 28, Luis Torrero.
And as a result, the Gators take a 2-0 lead here with 2 outs at the top of the 4th.
And that's going to bring up your left fielder, Luis Torrero. 1 for 1 on the night. That ball misses outside, ball 1.
Torrero was the one who came in and scored last inning. Small ball and timely hitting. It will scratch across the first run of this game.
A pickoff for Hendrickson. Volstead was able to get back. Two outs, top half of the 4th inning. Torrero up to bat, ground ball, pounded in the ground. Sabino trying to make the play, and he is safe. Looked like that ball hit off the home plate and made a high bounce.
Yeah, that's a tough play. You got to kind of wait for that ball to come down to you, and you know that runner is busting it down the line.
And he couldn't quite get to second base to make the play, but had to rush that play to first, but Torrero was able to get in safely. So we got 2 runners, 2 outs, top half of the 4th inning, and 1 run in. And that's going to bring up your leadoff batter, Santa Busat. 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. Ball misses low outs. That one misses outside as well. 2-0. That ball in there for a strike one. Got a 2-1 pitch. Curveball fouled out of play to the right side. Runs a count 2-2. Henderson in the stretch. 2-2 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner and rings him up for strike 3. That takes us to the middle of the 4th. Land Lakes got 2 runs on 6 hits. And we'll be back to the bottom half of the.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the 4th inning. We got a 2-0 ball game. Land Lakes. A couple of good hits in the last inning. Was able to get another run across the board. That's going to bring up your third baseman, Joey Reef, 0 for 1. Had a strikeout his first at bat. Swing and a miss fastball. Ball misses, evens the count 1-1. Ooh, what a curveball in there for strike 2.
That was a tough read there by Reef. Looked like he wanted to try to attack it, thought it was going to stay high, and the last minute it drops into the zone.
That curveball that Marsiglio has.
Looks like he can throw it a couple of different ways, too. Kind of a traditional 12-6 curve and one with a little bit more tilt on it.
And he runs it in on him there on a fastball.
Now batting number 22.
Record the strikeout. And that's going to bring up your right fielder, Tanner Hendrickson. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That fastball in on the outside corner. Strike 1. That one misses just outside. Evens the count 1-1.
Not a bad miss, though, by Marsiglio.
Foul ball. Looks like it's going to get out of play, and I think it will. Down the right field line.
Yeah, we're slightly obstructed here by the construction of this backstop, but you could pretty much tell that wasn't going to stay in play.
Yep. That runs the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Great curveball there by Marsiglio to record the second out of the inning, second strikeout of the inning. And that's going to bring up your second baseman, Nathan Marsh. He was hit by a pitch on a curveball that didn't quite get across the plate earlier. That fastball connects on the outside corner, strike one. Curveball catches the outside corner. Marsiglio's got in a rhythm here in the bottom half of the fourth inning.
Yeah, you can see by the way he's working too. He's feeling good about his stuff. Just looking, strike three.
Great job by Marsiglio. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That completes 4. We got a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, this has been the pitcher's duel that we thought that it might be. Chilly night. Ball's not going to carry as far. It's not as much humidity in the air. And both these pitchers are taking advantage of that. Been very efficient.
And we'll be back for the top half of the 5th inning. Oh, well, why did that happen?
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy.
All right, back here in the top half of the 5th inning, second baseman Lagarde tries to bunt it. Great job by Ward to record the out.
Next is play number 10, Ethan Barclay.
That brings up your center fielder, Ethan Barclay. 2 for 2 on the day. 2 base hits with an RBI. Curveball misses low in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball foul back out of play. Evens the count 1-1. Barcade looking to stay hot here.
Yeah, Henriksen doesn't really have to change much of what he's doing. He's
bunt right back to Hendrickson. Over to Ward to record the second out of the inning.
Hey, can't imagine he was trying to bunt it right back to the pitcher. He's reading
Maybe
the third baseman. Reef playing a little behind the bag there is trying to be sneaky to take advantage. And Reef's kind of learned he's playing right at the cut now.
That brings up your DH, Brody Marks, 0 for 1. Excuse me, 0 for 2. Ground out. A line drive to right field. Up comes Hendrickson and records the out.
Quick 1,
Great
2, 3 inning
by Hendrickson. And that'll bring us to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Got a 2-0 ball game. We'll be back in a few.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the fifth inning. The Eagles will be bringing up 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. Marsiglio, very efficient last inning. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Looking to continue that here in the bottom half of the fifth. But he's got to try to do that against Taron Hendrickson. First pitch, line drive to left field. Great job jumping on that fastball. Line drive, left field. That's going to bring up your left fielder, Carlos Vega.
Got number 17 coming in for a pinch runner. It's like all good.
Vega's 0 for 1 with a ground out today. Curveball misses outside, ball 1.
All good. The courtesy runner over there at first.
Vega
squared around a bunt, pull back for called strike.
Romano coming in from third, playing on the grass here. Looks like Springstead might be trying to play a little small ball themselves, get a runner over in scoring position. Looks like that was a bunt and run.
They're trying to force the issue, make something happen here. Starting to feel the pressure. Only a few more outs left.
Yep.
Try to keep pace with Land O'Lakes.
And he went around, squared on a bunt with 2 strikes, and was able to record that out. Strikeout there. Brings up your first baseman, Billy Ward. 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Pickoff to first. All good was able to get back in safely.
Pretty healthy lead over there at first from All Good.
Another pickoff.
Stayed a little closer this round.
Want to keep that runner at first so that you keep that double play in.
Pitcher's best friend.
One pitch, you get out of the inning. That curveball does not get in the zone, and Ward will take a hit by a pitch, walk down to first.
Now batting number 23, Nata Sabino.
So that brings up the top of the order. Your shortstop, Nata Sabino, with 0 for 1, a fly out as well as a walk. Springstead's trying to make a little noise here.
They got an opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it as Sabino watches first pitch fastball catch the outside corner for strike one.
That one missed just a little high out of the zone. Evens the count 1-1.
Even though it was a ball, that was a good pitch by Marsiglio. Trying to see if Sabino would be willing to go chase that.
That curveball missed a little inside and low. Runs the count 2-1.
Good plate discipline by Sabino we've seen in this ball game.
Exactly. That catches the outside corner. That evens the count up 2-2. One out. Got runners on first and second. Got Ward at first. All good at second. Sabino up to bat. And fastball catches the outside corner for a called third strike.
Next to the play, number 9, Andrew Ward.
And that's going to bring up your catcher, Andrew Ward. 0 for 1 with a ground out as well as a walk.
That was a good sequence by Marsiglio there to Sabino. Just kind of pounded him outside, gave him that curveball in, kind of changed his eyesight, and then just kept pounding fastballs to the outside corner. Got that called strike.
Hard ground ball gets through by the second baseman. They wanted to wave him in, but they hold him up at third base. Great job by Volstead to get that ball back in the infield quickly.
That ball was hammered by the Springstead catcher, Ward. Almost hit a little too hard out there. All good, not able to come around from second. And we got a courtesy runner back in. That's Morris running for the catcher, Ward. All good at third.
Like they're going to have a little visit on the mound. Try to settle down Marsiglio. He's pitched great here as of the last 3 or 4 innings. Struggled a little bit in the first, but he was able to settle down and been very efficient here. Coaches just want him to settle down. All he needs is one pitch.
Yeah, he really doesn't have to change much of what he's doing. He's been very efficient.
Yep.
I don't think he really allowed a hit until this inning, if memory serves right.
That is correct. That brings up Dalton Williams. Pass ball. Allgood's going to be able to come in, stand up for the first run of the game.
Everybody behind him moves up 90 feet. Now we got first baseman Ward at third and Morris at second. So 2 in scoring position for the center fielder, Williams.
One hit of the bat. You can take the lead right here. That fastball catches on the outside corner. That evens the count up 1-1. Foul ball out of play to the right side. Runs the count 1-2. Marsiglio looking for a good punch-out pitch. Curveball, foul tip by Williams.
Just getting a piece of that ball.
You can bet he's not going to get anything in the zone right here, especially with a 1-2 count coming. And curveball in the zone for strike 3. Great job by Marsiglio to fight off the fight from the Eagles. We played 5. Got a 2-1 ball game. We'll be back here in just a minute for the 6th.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly. play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Last inning.
Next is the play number 5, Peyton Knackers.
All right, welcome back. Top half of the 6th inning. To be your first baseman, Peyton Knackers. 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Strike in there.
Fastball looking for strike one. Henriksen still on the mound for the Eagles.
Curveball misses just outside. Evens the count 1-1. A pop fly is going to be a tough one to get to, and Williams had a good run on it and recorded the out.
Yeah, it was a good jump by the center fielder Williams. Able to get there behind the shortstop. Well into the grass, haul that in. That ball was hit high in the air, gave him plenty of time to get there.
Brings up your catcher, Colby Fields. 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts.
Yeah,
Fouled
Fields
back.
He's done a good job behind the plate for the Gators. One ball got past him. It was kind of a wild pitch, you could say, and netted the 1 run for the Eagles. Other than that, he has been an absolute wall back there.
He has been. Hard ground ball. Line drive to left field.
Yeah,
Great piece of hitting.
Yeah, just outside of the reach of Sabino at short. That ball was hammered to left field. It looks like we're getting a courtesy runner for the catcher, Fields. Number 11 coming out. It'll be Trey Page running for the catcher. With 1 out, we got a runner on first.
It brings up your third baseman, A.J. Romano. 1 for 2. A ground out and a double. And just like we heard the meteorologist talk about earlier today, the wind was supposed to pick up, and I believe it has showed up here. Got a pretty good, probably about 15-mile-an-hour wind coming in off from the left field line.
Yeah, bowling left to right on your screen. You can see the flag out and waving.
Attempted pickoff.
It doesn't help the temperature issue either, does it, Brian?
No, it doesn't. Pickoff to first and very close. Great heads-up play by Ward to Ward. But Fields was able to get back in.
Page.
Oh,
Page running over there for
that's right.
the catcher
Excuse me,
Fields.
we did it. Pop fly. Looked like it's almost going to come back at us. Great job by Ward. Especially with that wind that's picked up. Got his back turned to the field and made a great play there.
Yeah, kind of let that ball come back to him. That's tough, especially if that ball gets up high. The wind will definitely play some havoc with it. We see some deep fly balls here. Expect to see the outfielders have to contend with that as well.
And with 2 outs and a runner on first, your right fielder, Christian Ballstead, 1 for 2 today, fouled out a play to the left side.
Henriksen quickly up 0-1.
We have Page as a courtesy runner at first. Ballstead at bat here, 2 outs, top half of the 6th inning. Fastball outside. Evens the count up 1-1. Pickoff. Page back in safe. And a 1-1 pitch. Curveball just misses low. Runs the count 2-1. And the Gators have a hot hitter on deck here, and Torero coming up, so the Eagles would love to be able to get out of this inning without any runs given up.
Yeah, let Torero come up with nobody on. He's seeing the ball real well tonight.
Yep. The line drive down for a base hit. Great drive by Hendrickson in right to get it back in. That gives us 2 runners. With Torero coming up.
Yeah, Springstead's going to have a little meeting on the mound here. Calm down the pitcher, Henriksen.
And while they have a little meeting, we'll take a little small break. We'll be right back.
Reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
All right, looks like the coaches meeting has adjourned here. Hendrickson will stay in the ball game. Been very efficient tonight. He's at 70 pitches and threw 5 2/3, so been very good, but he does have a left fielder, Torero. Ground ball to Reef, was able to step on third base to get out of the inning.
Exactly like they planned it. Meeting on the mound helped. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So we'll move to the bottom half of the 6th, 1-run ball game. We'll be back in a few.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
right. Here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, going to bring up your 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Eagles. Looking to try to make a little noise. They are down 2-1 here to the Land O'Lakes Gators.
We've got a pinch hitter coming up. Oh, no. Yeah, we do have a pinch hitter coming in here. Number 15, Prasad. Hitting for the third baseman, Reef.
Swing and a miss.
Healthy cut there.
Ball misses outside.
A good take. That was right on the edge there. Oh, Prasad down, swinging on strikes for the first out of the inning. As Henriksen watches strike one catch the inside corner.
He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Curveball missing inside. Evens count 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, hit in the air, right center field. Everybody giving chase. And that is off the base of the fence. Henriksen on his horse. He's into second with a stand-up double. That's exactly what the Eagles needed here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball was driven out to right center field. I got a runner in scoring position with 1 out. This will bring up the number 6 hitter, Marsh. It looks like Marsiglio will call it a night. He had a great evening. And he'll make way for number 9, Kelly, coming in. Zach Kelly. Zach Kelly coming in. So Marsiglio, 86 pitches, 3 hits, 1 run. And still responsible for Henriksen out at second. So good job, Springstead.
Yeah, good job, but you do got to give Marsiglio some credit here. He's come in and struggled there in that first inning, but you move all the way through until now, and he's been very efficient. Had 1 inning with 3 strikeouts, 3 batters. So great pitching by Marsiglio, but the Eagles are doing what they need to do here. Got a runner on second.
Yeah, it looks like
with
we also
only
have
1 out.
Another substitution. We got Trey Page coming in for Volstead out and right. at least on the field. We'll see if he's going to take his place in the lineup as well.
It looks like Page is going to be in center field.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's where. Yeah, he's headed to center field.
Brian, my eyes are not as good as they once were, man. I'm having a hard time deciding if that's an 11 or a 12 out there.
Yeah, Volstead is still in right, and Page, number 11, is in center.
So again, we'll see if he does take his place in the lineup, and we'll keep you apprised if there's any other changes to make you aware of.
Falling out of the plate for Springstead, number 4, Nate Marsh.
And that's going to bring up your second baseman, Nathan Marsh. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a hit by a pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. Oh, and 1. He, like Marsiglio, has a pretty wicked curveball for a first pitch.
Yeah, pretty good confidence in it as well.
And he throws it again, and Marsh swings outside pitch.
Right over the top of it.
He runs the count 0-2. I believe if I was Kelly, I'd throw it again.
Hasn't failed you yet.
And I think he made a mistake there. He threw a fastball right down the pipe. Marsh took it, but just foul.
Yeah, he jumped on that pitch early, a little too early, and hammered it down the left field line.
I believe Kelly might want to elevate that one. Just didn't quite get it elevated high enough. Great job by Fields to keep that curveball there in front of him. Runs the count 1-2. Runner at second, 1 out. Time's called by Marsh. Got it. Hendrickson at second. Marsh up to bat. Hard ground ball to right field. Up comes Volstead. Coach holds. Hendrickson at third. We got runners on the corners with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning.
Next to the plate, number 3, Taryn Hendrickson.
Yeah, great job there by Volstead. Probably saved a run, charged that ball, made a good hard throw home. Looks like Henriksen was looking to score as soon as he saw that ball through. He was on his horse, and about a third way down the line, Springstead coach throws up his stop sign and gets him back to the bag.
That brings up your pitcher, Taryn Hendrickson. You know, he would love to get a hit right here and get that run in from third base to
help
get
out
this
his
ball
own
game.
cause.
That's right. Get this ball game tied up going into the 7th inning at least. That ball misses low and low outside. Ball 1. So runners on the corners, 1 out, bottom half of the 6th. Hendrickson, your pitcher, up to bat. He is 1 for 2 today. Had a fly out and a base hit. That ball misses low.
Just low, too. A pretty decent location there by Kelly.
Curveball hit to the third baseman. come up, can't quite get the handle on it. Will be an error on the play, but was able to keep the run from scoring, so we do have bases loaded now.
Yeah, Romano over there at third just couldn't quite get a handle on it. Knew he was going to have to rush it and probably made a good choice, put it in his back pocket.
That brings up your left fielder, Carlos Vega. Bases loaded here, 1 out. Curveball catches outside corner.
Yeah, bases are loaded for the Eagles, but if you're Land O'Lakes, you see a bunch of outs out there on the base pass. If you can get a ball on the ground, you're out of this.
And they've already turned 1 double play here so far in this game, so.
That was a nice double play, too. Knackers to Bassat, back to Knackers earlier in this game, second, third inning, something like that.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner.
Morris coming in to run.
Is that Morris?
It is.
Okay. Looks like Morris was in for Williams. You think that's who came out? Out at second. So just to clarify here, we got bases loaded, 1 out. Got a 1-1 pitch on Vega. Kelly came in at 10 pitches trying to get out of this inning. Curveball, foul tip. Great pitch by Kelly.
Yeah, Vega able to just barely get a piece of that. And caught a piece of Fields as well. Right on the inside of his leg where obviously there's no padding, and that's where you're going to get hit with the ball.
Of course. And we have a 1-2 pitch. Curveball, ground ball. Great job by Bassat, but was not able to get up and make a play, and Springstead was able to score the run to tie it up 2-2.
Yeah, infield single. Bassat probably saved a run there as Morris was digging around third. But Vega able to get the hit, tie the game. Bases remain loaded with 1 out. This will bring up Ward.
Brings
first
up
baseman.
Billy Ward, 0 for 1. Strikeout and hit by a pitch. Looking to try to get this run in and take the lead here in the bottom half of the 6th. Ground ball to first, back to the pitcher. And not in time, and run was able to score. Morris. It's a great play by Knackers. But the ball, he bounced it into Fields and allowed Morris to score before he could get a handle on it.
Yeah, Kelly got the ball he wanted. The ball in the infield right to the first baseman. Fields it nicely and just short arm the throw, kind of bounced there. Fields couldn't do much with it. Tried to smother it, kept it in front of him, but wasn't able to complete the out, and the Eagles take the lead 3-2 and turn the lineup over.
And that brings up what looks like we're going to have a meeting at the mound before Sabino comes up. So we'll take a little break, and we'll be back.
Years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline,
they're gonna change pitchers,
that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run And the day that he adjusted
15.
me, I felt that relief, and I felt
Yep.
like I could actually put on my cleats again.
Hendricks. Grayson Hendricks coming in.
All right. We're back here in the 6th inning. Will be a pitching change.
Grayson Hendricks coming in to
Grayson
relieve Kelly.
Hendricks. Lefty coming in.
Kelly,
So-
13 pitches. Couple hits, 1 run. 1 run to him. 1 run charge to Marsiglio.
So while he takes his pitches, we'll take us a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, looks like we're going to stay with you. We are having some technical issues trying to get to a commercial. So to kind of get things set, we do have a new pitcher, Hendricks, coming in the bottom half of the 6th inning with 2 runs scored by Springstead with the bases loaded and 1 out. And we're going to be up at the top of the order with Nata Sabina.
Yeah, we apologize. We're having some issue with our scoreboard here. Hendricks in relief. Bases still loaded. Springstead just took the lead 3-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Fouled out of play. Runs the count 0-1.
Ball gets away.
Squirted away. Allowed Springstead to score another run. That is
coming
Hendrickson, your pitcher, to make it a 4-2 ball game. Runners advance to 2nd, 3rd, 1 out. Got a 1-1 count on Sabina. Gonna pop fly to right field. Looks like we're gonna get a tag up. So it looks like we tagged up and slides in safe.
That's Vega coming in.
For the 4th run.
Sacrifice fly by Sabino.
We got a 5-2 ball game here now with 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Ward. Andrew Ward, your catcher. Got a 0-1 count here with 2 outs. 5-2 ball game. And that ball catches on the bottom end of the zone for a strike. 0-2. Ball hit. Looks like it's going to stay fair.
Chopper the right side. Knackers able to collect it and get the third out of the inning, but not before Springstead plates 4. Takes a 5-2 lead.
So we're going to move to the top half of the 7th inning. We got a 5-2 ball game. We'll be right back. Hello.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
We're back. Welcome back, sports fans, as we move into the top of the 7th. And we do have a new pitcher here for Springstead. It's like the third baseman, Reef.
Yep. I can click on that now. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Yep. Yep. There's a desktop Windows manager. It says that the GCSM game center is not responding. There's a Windows graphic device. It's only 0.8, but it's really not an awful lot. It really ain't nothing running. Taking anything up.
A Reef
Yeah, we're in the top half.
coming in relief to the offense. Finally got something going here in the bottom of the 6th for Springstead. With a 5-2 lead. And Lando Lakes is sending up the top of the order here, 1, 2, 3 to start it. So if they're going to make a run at it, this is going to be it.
Reopen game center. All right, it just goes select baseball.
1 ball, no strikes to Busat. Like a curveball from Reef, missing low. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. Top of the 7th. And catches the strike zone there with a fastball. Brings the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball hammered out to center field. Williams on his horse, and that's going to bounce off the wall. And Busat in with a stand-up double to lead off the 7th. Just what the Gators needed. Try to get this thing going.
Now batting number 2, Jose Laher.
We do have some other changes to make you aware. We have Baldwin now at first. Ward moves from first to third as Reef moves from third to pitcher. And first pitch fastball missing outside. This is Lagar. Catches the inside corner there. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Sorry, we are having some technical difficulties here. Please disregard the scoreboard as it is currently not correct. Land O'Lakes is hitting. Top of the 7th. 5-2's your score. Springstead on top. Sot led the inning off with a stand-up double. And they're trying to capitalize on it.
Time's called by Lagar. We do apologize with the technical difficulties. Our game center locked up on us, so the score is not correct. We do have the cameras, but the score, and we can't run any of the stats. So do apologize for that.
We do still have the sounds of our voices to keep you company here throughout the next 6 outs of this ball game.
Got a payoff pitch. Ball fouled out of play.
Remains full. A good at bat here by Lagar.
Reef's trying to come in and close the door on Land O'Lakes. A pop fly to
Sabino over there at short. That was a good at bat there by Lagar. It didn't result in anything, but really fought off some good pitches there by Reef. Got something he thought he could handle. Kind of hit it off the hands. It looks like we have a
pinch hitter for Land O'Lakes. 26,
Michael Souza.
So Michael Souza coming in here with 1 out. Runners at second base, down 5-2. And here in the top half of the 7th inning. A fastball. I guess that would be more of a wild pitch than a fastball here.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Reef kind of just spiked that fastball. Maybe tried to overthrow it a little bit. But Busat able to advance to third as a result.
You know, he's got
if you're Springstead, you know, no corners aren't in, nobody's in. They're not worried about that run at third. They're more interested in getting the out at home here. Getting the batter out, I should say.
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, they would trade a run for an out.
Absolutely.
That'd give them 2 outs and still up by 2. Looks like we got a 2-0 count here on Souza. Ball low.
And
Pass.
runner's going to come in.
Another wild pitch gets by Ward. And Basat was able to come in standing up to run the score to 5-3.
All right, that's it. It's all right. Reef can try to settle down now and just concentrate on the hitter.
Do have a 3-0 count. Needing a strike here. And he catches one on the outside corner. Runs a count 3-1. A little ground ball. Tough play. Marsh did a great job.
Yeah, charged that ball early. Got there to make the play. That had the potential to be dangerous over there, almost into no man's land, but Marsh charged it and made it look easy for the second out of the inning. So Land O'Lakes down to their last out. This will be the DH, Brody Marks, coming up. Reef just missing there with a fastball.
Runs the count 1-0. 2 outs. Be sure to stick with us. We'll have player of the game here momentarily. That ball misses low and outside. Runs the count 2-0. That ball misses low. Runs a count 3-0. That ball misses low.
So 4-pitch walk for Marks.
Now batting number 22, Caleb Rodriguez.
And that brings up a pinch hitter, Caleb Rodriguez, number 22. That ball in there for strike 1. We do apologize for the technical issues. It is a 5-3 ball game, top half of the 7th. Runner at first. Foul ball out of play. And a 0-2 count on Rodriguez. Fouled out of play.
Healthy cut there by Rodriguez. Just a little tardy on it. Fouled straight back out of play.
Keeps the count 0-2. Curveball over to Marsh. Little bobble, but able to get the play and record the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll be your ball game. Springstead 5, Land O'Lakes 3. Great offense and defense and pitching on all sides, Derek.
Yeah, all around. This was a really good ball game. Springstead completes the comeback. late in the 6th. Yeah, hangs on to win 5-3. But
And,
both these teams played great. Good pitching, good defense, timely hitting from both. A little bit of small ball we saw from all teams. I mean, this game pretty much had it all
It
that you're
did.
looking for.
And now you have the hard part.
Yeah,
Who do you have for a player of the game?
well, it was a tough one, but I think we're going to have to go with Henriksen. The pitcher from Springstead went 6 innings, 1 earned, and really kept this Land O'Lakes offense in check the whole game. So congratulations, Henriksen and the Eagles.
I would agree. So the Eagles run their season to 3-1 on the year. And for Derek Smith, I'm Brian Lott. We appreciate y'all listening to the broadcast, and we'll see you next time.
All right.